part of the legal protection talk show. Okay.
Yes, good afternoon,
Yeah.
Miss Anna. Good afternoon,
Thank you, Mr. Khaled. My name is Ana de Guzman. I'm a Filipino legal consultant of legal protection. We are here today with Miss Grace, our chief guest, Filipino legal consultant. Professional. Legal
She's
professional.
a Filipino admin.
Filipino admin.
Admin page, yes.
Mr. Khaled has been here in the business for 10 years. He's one of the renowned Kuwaiti lawyers. Thank you for being with us. LP is in its 2 years now, okay, assisting.
It's been 2 years now, assisting clients who have been having problems like truant cases, court cases, and all that.
Passports, tagayok, and everything. Okay. I have this question for Mr. Khaled. Mr. Khaled, what advice can you give about our labor law here in Kuwait?
Yeah.
Para sa mga kabayan natin, yan, Mr. Khaled, I will just translate it in Tagalog, okay? Para sa mga kabayan natin, tatanong ko lang tungkol sa mga legal issues natin dito sa Kuwait. Actually, para magkaroon pa tayo ng mas malawak na kaalaman para sa lahat ng mga Pilipino dito sa Kuwait. Actually, tatanong natin kay Mr. Khaled, ano masasabi niya tungkol sa mga bagong batas at sa mga batas pa na dating nakapaloob sa ng Kuwait. Okay? So, pwede na ba natin tanongin?
Yes, okay.
Okay. Actually, para magbigay pa ng malawak na kaalaman tungkol sa LP, okay, ang legal protection po ay 2 years na dito nung simula tayo dito sa Kuwait.
2 years in service.
2 years na. At tapos si Mr. Khaled naman ay isa sa mga pinakakilalang lawyers dito sa Kuwait. Okay, na makakatulong sa lahat ng mga kabayan natin na mangangailangan ng tulong in the future, right? Okay, so ngayon tatanong natin para mas magkaroon pa tayo ng malawak na kaalaman, okay, pangunawa para sa ating mga ating
mga kababayan,
para sa ating mga kababayan para sa protection, okay, dito. Okay, so tatanungin natin ngayon si Mr. Khaled. Okay? So, I'm sorry, Mr. Khaled. So, Mr. Khaled, the question again is, what do you think about the legal, the labor law Kuwait? Yes.
Because I have a very low degree voice. First of all, I thank you for your interview. First of all, labor law is something not new, and it's not invented just 1 or 2 years ago. It's something being invented since the human being in all the history started to work for somebody else and earning money through this channel of living, let's say. Actually, the first law for labor in Kuwait is being updated since the existence of Kuwait, modern country, let's say. The final update was in 2010, sorry, which we have a new born or delivered updated law for labor. It was in 2010, and it's numbered 6. Actually, this law is mentioned or considered as the first protect for the labor or the employee, and it has many advantages that the employee needs to improve his position in let's say in his career and support him with his position, because we understand that comparing the employee with the powerful employer there is no such kind of equal. Okay, the employer, he has a big company, and this small object or individual, he's just a worker. So what will support him? What will give him his rights? What will give him his, let's say, support for his career? Actually, the labor law is very affordable to give this right for the labor, and I think there is many advantages in this law. For example, the law gives the person, the employee, to sign any paper from the employer if he is under pressure. Let's say if an employer came to the employee and told him, if you don't sign your resignation, you will be 1, 2, 3 deported, and will make and will make and will make. So we give the advice through this labor law that sign this paper, take your rights, and then you can reject and cancel this paper that you signed by force or by, let's say, pressure. So there is many and many of advantages for this law, and I think it's more than perfect for the individuals to claim their rights and take their goals. Thank you.
Thank you for that, Mr. Khaled.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Khaled.
And now, I just want to speak about because one clients. Kasi unfortunately, hindi nila, may mga pasok kasi sila so hindi sila nakapagka ngayon. So ngayon, example ko lang para at least hindi tayo masyadong magtagal, si Miss Eva at saka si Ma'am Marites. Sila yung dalawang clients natin. Hopefully nanonood sila ngayon sa ating live. So we have these our clients. They were our clients in 2019. So yun, ang kaso nila is passport at saka indemnity. So, fortunately, very fortunately sa kanila, ang bilis nila ng panalunan nakuha yung kaso nila. Pareho sila sa isang kumpanya, nagtatrabaho sa isang company. And then, ayaw na nila yung release kasi gusto na nila medyo complicated na kasi yung kaso nila. So, ang ginawa nila is nag-travel na lang sila. But even though nag-travel na lang sila, nakuha na nila yung passport nila, but even though nag-travel sila, nakuha pa rin yun nila yung indemnity nila through our office, through legal protection, with the help of legal protection. Kami po yung nagpursige sa SHUON in their behalf kahit wala sila dito sa Kuwait. So kami po yung napanalunan po natin yung indemnity nila. So tamang-tama pagbalik nila after 3 months, bumalik sila dito sa Kuwait, nakuha naman nila. So congratulations again to Ma'am Eva and Ma'am Marites. Hopefully nanonood kayo ngayon sa live natin dito sa page na Kuwait legal page and legal protection page and all the pages that we have. So hopefully nanonood kayo ngayon. And congratulations once again. And now, okay, I have one question. We have also this question and answer from this is actually, totoo po itong mga tanong na ito from our pages. May mga katanungan po ating mga kababayan. At kung sino po yung mga katanungan dyan, pwede po kayo mag-send sa amin ngayon at tatry po natin ipasagot kay Sir Khaled. Yes. Okay. So one of the questions that we have from Facebook. Okay. His question, this is for you, Mr. Khaled. So his question is, this is from Mr. Bakayo. I have a master's degree and I'm working as a cashier and restaurant manager in Saudi Arabia. I want to come to Kuwait. So, and I will just translate this in Tagalog. So, may isang kliyente na master's degree siya and nagtatrabaho siya as a cashier and a manager sa Saudi Arabia. Gusto niya pumunta dito sa Kuwait. So, ano daw gagawin niya? Okay.
So, we have 2 answers for this welcoming person who asked us. Actually, the first thing is you have to make a connection with a company that you can apply on and try to request a job. And if you made a contract with them, you can they can send you the visa and you can sign the contract after your arrival. So this will give you the let's say, the career relation for you as a new worker and employee, and you can start your career life in Kuwait. There is a second choice, is to have a visitation visa. This is valid for 3 months, and you can request it from any trading company here in Kuwait, or let's say financial sector. They can give you the opportunity to visit Kuwait for 3 months, and you can search for a job, let's say, on ground. And we hope you a good future.
Yeah, so just a follow-up question, Sir Khalid. And would he be able to transfer in a regular 18 visa if he will come here as a visit visa?
Yes, I think, of course, he is an 18 visa because he is a master degree, which we call it a high educational degree. He is potential to find a job in Kuwait on the 18th visa, and let's say having the new contract with the company. This is the first thing. Then you will have the opportunity to come to Kuwait and work.
Yeah, okay.
So thank you so much, Sir Khalid. And hopefully, Mr. Bat Ayub, you'll hear this information from our head lawyer. And hopefully that answers your question. Okay, so we'll proceed to the next question. We have another client. Okay, so this is from Reynald Arivel. It's also from Facebook. His question is, Sir, I am Article 20 and I work every day. My sponsor does not give me a day off. I'm still working there, but I want release. What should I do? Basically, it's 20 visa. Yes, sir. So, okay. So, I'll just translate this in Tagalog. Before I give the honors to Sir Khalid. Si Sir Reynald Arivel. I think binaliktad niya yung pangalan niya. So, Article Visa 20 siya, and nagtatrabaho siya araw-araw sa bahay. Yung sponsor niya, ayaw siyang bigyan ng release. And currently, nagtatrabaho pa rin siya ngayon sa bahay, and gusto niya ng release. Anong gagawin niya? Okay, Sir Khalid?
Okay. So, unfortunately, I'm very sad to hear this because this is an unhealthy, let's say, story to hear about people working constantly without having any holidays. This is terrible, and this is something that we don't accept as a community. I'm talking as a Kuwaiti individual, not talking about any other positions. So what do you deserve actually to have at least 1 day vacation for you to have a free time to go shopping, have free time with your relatives, friends, whatever, as long as you are not making any, let's say, errors in the community. So you deserve this 1 day in a week, and let's say the second or the third day of every Eid or anniversaries that you have according to your religion or your background. So you should request it. I prefer politely from your employer. I faced this with my own house actually. I did not think about this, but when I'm being asked for it, I gratefully had it agreed, and I gave this permission. I think anybody is requested should be given, or in the end you should go through public channels, let's say authorities. And we have lots of sections that we detailed this issue. How can you file a complaint and make this and make that? But before anything, before taking any action, please think in a positive way and some kind of logic way to prevent any problems.
Okay. Thank you, sir. I have a follow-up question, because his question is about, can he get a release if this kind of law, because this is, as per law, these 20 visas should have a day off, right? Could he take a release for this ground?
Well, actually, if going through a complaint and it's this complaint is going through MOI, and if they get your complaint heard and investigated, yes, I think you can take transfer. I think so. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Sir Khaled. So, yun, sa mga nakakarinig sa mga kababayan natin Visa 20 dyan, so yun pala yung sagot sa katanungan natin. Kasi marami tayong mga kababayan na nagtatanong about dito. Na pag 20 visa sila, pag wala silang day off, kasi usually dito mas wala mga day off yung mga kaano natin, kababayan natin. So, pag 20 visa kayo at wala kayong, hindi kayo binibigyan ng day off, politely mag-request muna kayo. Pag talagang hindi kayo binibigyan, pwede kayong makapag-release, oo. So, pwede natin yung i-file sa MOI, pwede kayong makahingi ng tulong sa lawyer talaga, syempre. Tumakbo kayo sa lawyer, huwag kayong tumakbo kung saan-saan at mag-run away. Huwag na kung gagawin yan. Tama. Okay. So, hopefully, that answers your question, Ma'am Reynald Aribel. So, salamat sa katanungan mo. So, let's move on to another question, sir. Okay, we have 3. So this is from Eustace Jacinto. He's from our legal protection website. So his question is, I was terminated without any details or notice. What should I do? Okay, I'll just translate this. Na-terminate po ako nung walang notice. Anong gagawin ko? Okay, Sir Khaled?
Okay. So the first advice that I think that you should not kill anybody. This is the first advice. The second, this is let's say something very typical that we face every day. The company cuts off employees for a lack of financial situation, having problems, or whatever was the circumstance. But in the end, you have the right, as long as you are having in position your contract, labor contract with this company, and not having any, let's say, problem with this contract, you can file a case through legal systems, through Sean, asking for your indemnity, and this will be transferred to the court, and it will be counted and considered according to the law we mentioned in the beginning of the speech, and in the end you will get your labor life on this financial loss.
Okay, so thank you so much, Sir Khaled. And yun na nga, ang tabot ni Sir Khaled na pag ma-terminate ka ng walang notice, pwede natin siyang ilaban sa shoon. It's either in shoon or in court. So, hopefully, hindi na siya darating sa court, by shoon na settled na po. So, yun, hopefully, Sir Eustace Jacinto, nasagot po yung katanungan natin. And yun, thank you so much, Sir Khaled. That would be all. So, hopefully we didn't, what is this?
Gawin natin ulit, sa susunod.
Yeah, hopefully, we can do this again. So, and everyone who's watching our live right now, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully you've been, all the questions were answered. And
meron pa silang katanungan sa susunod, at kung meron pa silang mga katanungan sa susunod, so pwedeng ulit gagawin namin ulit ito, kasi para, you know, ayun nga, para mas mapalawak pa yung kaunawaan nyo at makatulong pa tayo sa mas maraming mga kabayan natin.
Opo.
So, salamat sa lahat.
okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr.
Have a nice day.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. End of the.
Thank you.